Hi, I'm Rick Jarow, and the question that I want to address today is how to create the work you love in a world that's gone mad. In a world that's gone mad for money, information, like a feeding frenzy of nothing. A world that offers you soul-killing jobs or else marginalizes you with work that seems insignificant. How do you move through this mess of a world around us to create the work you love? And I want to just start off the very beginning by saying it is a heroic act. You have to be committed. You have to understand that your work is an expression of your soul. If you sell it out, say hello to Newman, he's part of the work I love. If you sell out your work, you're selling out your soul. If you do something for an external reward that doesn't have the energy of the fullness that comes through you, you are capitulating to the politics of prostitution, which is, the engine of capitalism and all the other isms as well. So I want to just a very simple sketch of the 7 basic steps that in creating the work you love I correlated with the 7 chakras, but just to help us get started. But none of this works without your sincerity and attention and understanding that, number 1, you are here to be yourself. This is the first principle, this is the first chakra. If you try to live somebody else's life, you are doomed to copying. You are doomed to being an imitation. The only way you can get the energy to break through the inertia and the economic wage slavery is to decide that there's no one better in the world to be than me. I was put here to be who I am, what I am, whatever I am. Excuse me. That is called abundance. The second step is to honor all of your relations. To understand that the marketplace is a subset of a lot of other interconnected realities in our life. And the big ones, family, community, society, make up the second chakra, which we are a part of. Very often we come into this world not to have a job, but to heal something with someone. That is why you get attracted to the job where you need to be healed or someone else needs to be healed through you. So we don't want to put these blinders on that say, I can only do this, or these are the 10 hot jobs of 2014, and all of that rot. So the way you get to this passion and this place of working with the people you're supposed to work with is by honoring your own feelings, by really taking the gamble to follow your gut and not think it through, but really allow it to come through you. Here's a very interesting thought about this. Instead of introspecting, instead of meditating, instead of making lists of what am I good at, and what is the marketplace, observe what people are asking you to do. Doesn't mean you have to do it, but if enough people are asking you to do something, they're reading something in your energy field, which you might not be reading, and it could be very powerful. The third chakra, third step in creating the work you love is taking on the energy of the warrior. You have to have a certain amount of determination, heroism, focus, and above all, discipline to develop an attention span that can create something beyond the usual chaos of individual life. One of the reasons why people do not succeed in creating the work they love is because they don't do it clearly enough, powerfully enough, or with enough focus. So the key phrase that will get you into focus is this question, right now in my life, whatever it is, wherever I am, whoever's involved, what's important now? And notice, what's important now does not have to be relegated to your work. It's your whole life. This is holistic career development. Because if you honor what's important in your life, your health, your relationship, where you live, everything else is going to align with that. Okay? The fourth step, if you will, or way of kind of creating this powerful karma yoga in your life, is to bring your heart into your workplace. Don't leave your heart on the cloak rack when you leave your home. Your heart is not just for your intimate others. The world needs your heart. The world needs your integrity. The world needs your goodness. And when you bring that out into the workplace, you become a beacon of light. You attract people because the vibration is there, that you're not just trying to eke out subsistence from like a dirty little Ponzi scheme called the economy, but you're actually putting your foot down for something that is greater than the ego. And this is what builds companies, this is what builds nations, this is what builds religions. The next step is to allow yourself to be wildly creative. And when I say creative, I don't necessarily mean idea generation, but I mean, in a way, career planning is an oxymoron. Because the only way you can get a sure job with benefits and have everything you want, complete job security, is if you go to prison. And I don't think that's what you want to do, but that's what people are doing. Let's take the chance to open to possibilities, to call people we don't know, to put things together that never imagined themselves together before, put the North and the South together, to put health and spirituality together, to put ourselves on the line and allow the flow to go right through you instead of blocking it with should I, shouldn't I, what'll happen if. Okay? The next step is to incorporate our spiritual alignment and vocational alignment together. Whatever your particular way is of connecting with higher truth, with the universe, if it's not happening in the workplace, then there's a place where you are cutting it off. Because spirituality does not just live in the cave. Once someone accosted Gandhi and said, if you're such a yogi, why aren't you living in a cave? And Gandhi said, I carry my cave with me. What's that like, to carry your cave into work, to carry your truth, to carry your power, and to trust that that same higher power that can cure disease, that same higher power that brings miracles to our life, can also align our working lives. And the final step is to keep it playful, keep it open, to keep it simple, not to carry this heavy burden of me and my work and my life mission and all that stuff. That is more ego heaviness. When you're in that heaviness, it's not you, it's your calculating mind. And when you're in the flow, things happen that you could have never dreamed of. Things open up that you could have never seen. And so the word that I like here is plurking, play plus work. Allowing these two things to come together. It's not that you don't work hard. It's not that it's not serious business. It's dead serious. That's how serious it is. Because, after all, how did the Lakota put it? Today would be a beautiful day to die. Are you working in such a way, are you living your life right now, that in the middle of the day, if it was your time, if you got hit by a Mack truck, if the spaceships came and took you, would you be ready? Would you say, I feel good about myself, about the world, about everyone in it, because I have that great inner satisfaction of doing a good job. Not because anyone else wants me to, but it's because of who I am. That's how we create.